Welcome back to the Nash Potatoes Outdoor Show. Today I'm continuing my video series highlighting vineyards in the state of Michigan. Today we are in Fennville at the Michigan Wine Company. This place is considered a micro winery. They sit on just 4 acres of land. Nevertheless, this is a hidden gem that I'm excited to show you today. Once again, I am traveling with my parents. They enjoy wine just as much as I do. And this entire facility is quite new. I'll give you some details towards the end of the video. And at the very end of the video, I will also give them a report card. Since I'm doing a series of videos, I thought I'd compare and contrast the vineyards that we visit. So as we go inside the tasting room, the place is quite nice. Today we had a little bit of a hazy day, still suffering from the clouds, from the smoke actually, from the wildfires in Canada. So let me show you the rest of this place and then I'll talk about the tasting and the snacks and all that good stuff. Alright, so at the Michigan Wine Company, you get 4 tastings for $12. And they actually bring out a jug of water to your table, which is really nice. They actually encourage you to explore the vineyards, which I will do towards the end of the video. Walking through the vineyards is all part of the experience and adds to the enjoyment of the day. The service here was amazing. They've got a bunch of workers that just come around and make sure everything's good. They're full of information. They're really friendly, fun to talk to. And on this day, we had some type of wedding party was there. You never know who you're going to run into at these vineyards. It's really a ton of fun to socialize while you're there. So the snacks that they offer, they're calling them salami and cheese and crackers or pretzels, which costs just $6. And they were quite tasty, actually. We like to get snacks while we're there, kind of a substitute lunch.
You're done with number 1 already?
But the wines here were delicious. I'll talk about that a little bit more at the end when I give them a report card. So that's what the cheese and crackers looks like, or pretzels, whichever you prefer. My dad is patiently waiting for me to finish my recording. But this place is really cool, man. I love the atmosphere. They number the wines so you know exactly which one you're drinking. So here's the wine list. It's not a huge selection, but it is a great selection. And one of the wines I tasted was the dry hopped wine, which was kind of unique. They add some hops towards the end of the brewing cycle, which gave it a really unique flavor. And they do something else, which is called a wine club. You'd have to look online to get details. But there's no cost to join. It allows you to taste some member-only wines. So now, what we typically do is we do the wine tasting, and then my parents grab a glass of wine, whichever one was their favorite. The one they grabbed today, I'm actually not sure what they grabbed today, but it cost them $8, which is not too bad. The vineyards were fun to walk through. Mother. So places like this, I consider this a hidden gem. This is the reason I do my YouTube channel, because me and my parents love to explore, and we come across some of the coolest places that you would typically not even think to visit, because you really have to kind of seek them out. And so when I find a place like this that has such great service and such great wine and such a great atmosphere, I want to tell people about it. So I really encourage you to visit this place, Michigan Wine Company. It's just a small operation at this point, but they're doing everything right, so I'm sure they will grow fairly quickly. They have this cool bowling game over here. I'm not sure how that worked. And they've got cornhole and all kinds of different outdoor activities. They got Jenga over there on the picnic table to the right. So let me give you some details of Michigan Wine Company. They are just 15 miles north of South Haven. They consider themselves a micro winery, vineyard, and tasting room. They've got 4 acres of land, and they grow 5 varietals of grapes. They actually invite volunteers to help harvest the grapes in the fall. As you can see, they get 4.9 stars on Google reviews. It all started in 2016 when they planted a ½ acre of grapes on their family property in Freesoil, Michigan. Later that year, they acquired this property here in Fennville, which is 4 acres. The vineyard was first planted in 2017, and Michigan Wine Company was formed in 2018. In 2019, they grew their first commercial crop, got their website up and running, and purchased new winemaking equipment. All right, now it's time for their report card. I like to measure this place based on the cost, the wine, the service, and the atmosphere. So the cost, it was 4 tastings for $12, which is a bit on the high side, and the glass of wine for $8 is also a bit on the high side. It's definitely worth it, and it's not outrageous, but regardless, it would be nice if they offered more tastings for $12. So I'm going to give them 4 stars. The wine itself, it was a smaller selection, although the selection was sufficient. And the wine was good, but I wouldn't consider it great. And they are a young company, so I know the wine is just going to get better and better. So I'm going to give them 4 stars in regards to the wine. Service was outstanding, definitely 5 stars. Atmosphere was outstanding, definitely 5 stars. So they get a total of 18 stars, which I think is a really, really good score. But that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching the Nash Potatoes Outdoor Show. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We will see you next time.